Hello everyone and welcome to Chapter 14, Lesson 2, Create View and Query View. In the previous lesson, we take an overview about the view. Here we are going to learn how to create a view and how to query a view. To create a view, we can follow this simple syntax: create or replace, force, no force, view, name of the view, and we can provide here an alias for the columns as and provide your select statement. We can also use with check option and with read-only constraints. With check option, with read-only, or replace will be discussed later on in this chapter. Let's have a look at this example to create a simple view. Create view, this is the name of the view as, and this is the select statement of the view. Select employee ID, last name, salary, job ID from employees where department ID equal 90. This example is a simple view because our select statement of the view does not contain any functions like minimum, maximum, group by clause. The select statement also retrieves data from only one table. That's why it is a simple view. If your view contains group by clause, retrieves data from more than one table, this is called complex view. So here our view represents the data retrieved from employees table where department ID 90. So it is just a window for the employees, the employee ID, the last name, the salary and job ID where department ID equal 90. We can also use describe command for a view to retrieve the columns of the view. Here, as we can see, the view contains 4 columns, the same as the columns in the select statement. Select employee ID, last name, salary and job ID. In this example, we create a complex view. Create view, and this is the name of the view as, and this is the select statement that represents the view. Select department ID, round average salary as average sal from employees group by department ID. So here the view represents the average salary per each department. We can use also describe to view the structure of the view. Here the view contains 2 columns, department ID and the average salary, which is the alias in this case. So in these 2 examples, we learned how to create a view. After creating a view, we can query the view. We can select data from the view by using select statement. We can imagine the view as a virtual table. So here select star from EMP V90, which is the view created in the previous example, in example 1. In example 1, we create a view that represents the employee ID, the last name, the salary and the job ID of employees exist in only department 90. So if you select from this view, it retains only the employee ID, the last name, the salary and the job ID of employees in department 90. So here we have 3 employees only in department 90. Here in the second example, we query the data from the second view, EMPV underscore average salary, which represent the average salary per each department. So this is the output of our select statement from the view created in the previous example. The round of the average salary per each department, as we can see. So in this lesson, we learned how to create a view and how to query data from a view. I hope this video was informative for you, and thank you for watching.